Okay, guys, so this is Masters of the Universe Castle Greyskull. There's the front of the box. You see Greyskull, the jawbridge open, He-Man, Skeletor. On the top of the box, we've got all the accessories it comes with. A bit of recoloring, extra recoloring on the back of the castle that wasn't on the original, but anyhow, it's still nice to be able to do it. Let's have a look then at the back of this box. It's just such a big box. And here we go. Here's the back of the box. Really nice. Loads of stuff. So we'll get it out of the box, get it together, and we'll have a look at it. Okay, guys, so here we have Castle Greyskull out of his box. I am not joking you. It is like Christmas morning, 1985 or 1986. I don't know, whatever Christmas I got it here in Ireland, all over again. This is just amazing. It's everything you would want in Masters of the Universe Castle Greyskull. It's got all the little details that were on the original from when we were kids. Let's take a closer look. There's a few changes to it, like the jawbridge is no longer just the colour of Greyskull itself. It's wooden now, and we've got some with painted details on the door. There's also some cloth detailing inside it, but apart from that, like everything else, I don't know, has anyone counted the bricks, but like all the details are there on it. It's just fantastic. Now, what I will say is on mine, there's some weird flecking in the plastic. You can't see it on the camera. No, it's very minor. I don't care. They've changed the latches on the side of the actual playset as well. But apart from that, it is just fantastic. And unlike the original, I don't recall the original doing it because I never remember having the figure. But this one, it came with a special edition of the Sorceress in a nice white colour here. And she comes with her staff, which she can hold. Now, what I will say is these Masters of the Universe Origin figures are very, very articulated, and we will look at her in more detail later on in the video. She also comes with her staff that she can hold in her hand like so, to give He-Man the power in her wings open. So anyway, we'll take a look at her later on. Back to Greyskull itself. If you have He-Man or Skeletor and you have a sword of power, it comes with the sword, and you place it in the jawbridge, which opens the latch, and it will fall down, revealing the interior. Now, what I will say is on the original, this was not spring-loaded, so you could stick the sword in, it opened the latch, take it out, and then it would open down. So that's just something that's changed now. So when it opens, then you can just close it up and it stays closed. So guys, to open it, you come around to the side here, and you've got these two latches here. You just flip those down, and Greyskull opens up, and you can see the whole thing has been faithfully recreated. And it really is a really, really lovely set. These are the cloth banners that we get with it now. As you can see them here, both sides. We get the throne there. We get the ladder out, and the ladder can sit nice and neatly in. I don't think there's a top or a bottom to it, and that can sit nice and neatly in there. The guns are can rotate, and they can in turn come off as well, which we all know and remember. The flag has both the bad swords and the good swords on it, and that can go back up there. And all of these parts all have pegs now, because I don't think from memory these did not have pegs on them. You just had to balance your figure on them. So guys, accessory wise, it does come with the fighting thingy, we'll call it, with the boar's head one end. Let's take a look at that. Like, the detail is really lovely on that. And it's got the big old fist on the other end for punchy punchy. And it does come with a weapon rack for handheld weapons. And you can take, well, I haven't actually done this before, we'll take the Sword of Power. And the Sword of Power can kind of sit in there. Yeah, like so. And it also comes with this weapons rack as well. And these weapons are also included with the set. So if you don't own a He-Man figure, you can use the included sword to open the door of Castle Greyskull. And that can sit in there as well. As for gimmicks, we've got a lift over here that we can take our figure, take He-Man himself, and he can stand in here, and that can hopefully peg into his foot, like that. And hopefully he will stay upright long enough that we can take this end and we can go doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo. Oh, it comes up there to the floor and actually will stay in place. No, I don't know. Is that a gimmick itself? Oh, we're slipping. We're slipping. And then you can take him off that. And he can go about his business. We also have the gimmick over here with the chair, where they can sit in the chair. And we'll bring in...
Ha-ha, He-Man. So, this is where you keep all your stuff.
And he'll stand up there. And the idea then is that He-Man turns around very smugly and he goes, "Ah, yes, Skeletor, I have the power." Haha. We come along and close that back up again. And again, we've got ports up here where we can place him up here to go pew pew with the lasers. We've also got ladders to climb up. All the screens are now molded plastic in place. They were, I believe, just stickers before. There is more detailing in here on the floor for like flagstones. But sticker wise, all the stickers have been recreated. So when you put a figure down through the trapdoor, the dungeon sticker has been redone there. We also have the stickers here, the throne. Now it also comes with a feature which I have not tried before, so we're going to do it now, and hopefully this works. So anyone that's watched the channel before will know that I have reviewed Strider, which as a figure I never really held any great fondness for me or charm, but apparently this figure will connect into this. So we'll get it hooked up and we'll have a look at it. Okay guys, so after much giving out and complaining and what is going on here, so they show us on the back of Strider's box that you can attach the base of Strider, this is him on his base, to the base of ground floor of Castle Greyskull. And technically that is true, but this piece here, which is just a little narrower than this, just goes in there. And that's it. You can put it there, you can put it there, you can put it anywhere you want. But what you cannot do, which I was kind of hoping we could do, is you cannot put Strider onto it while it is there. So basically it's just giving you more ground floor area for Castle Greyskull. It's a little unfortunate that it's like that, but that's just the way it's designed to go. So we'll take a look at the Sorceress next, and I'll give my final thoughts at the end. So for the final part of this review, we are going to take a look at the Sorceress. So this is the Sorceress figure that comes with Castle Greyskull, and she's different to the, I don't know how she compares sculpting wise, but color wise, she's an all white figure. The wings on her back are posable. They can go out at the side. Her head is on a ball joint, so she can look forward that much, which doesn't really show that well much. Her arms can go out that much to the side and down. She has a 90 degree, just under 90 degree bend actually at the elbow. Her wrist is on a joint there and it hinges that way. The waist can rotate. Her legs can go out that far. It can come forward that far. It doesn't go back because of this wing section here. And she can bend that much at the knee. She also has a rotation there at the top of the boot, and her ankle has a rotation there, and there's also a tilt there as well. So she's a pretty well articulated figure. And just to put her into perspective, we'll give her staff. We'll put her with her. Just have a look at her now with some other figures, see how she compares. So here she is with He-Man himself. And as you can see, she's a bit smaller than He-Man, but that's to be expected because he is obviously the most powerful man in the universe. And for some reason, his leg has gone all weird. What's that about? Oh. And here she is with Evelyn. Oh dear. The wings, the wings, the wings. Evelyn. Come on. Evelyn, Sorceress, and He-Man. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. So that's how they compare in the wave. We put Skeletor in there for look-see while he's standing there. Sometimes their legs just don't want to do what you want them to do. That's the one flaw that I have with these figures. That anyway, that's them there, all compared. So guys, if you like the videos, make sure you hit subscribe. Till the next one. See you later, guys.